have ever seen.
The picks are in from Minnesota Republicans and Democrats, but with arguably the biggest name in this election, Tim Pawlenty, not going after the Republican endorsement, and the outgoing Governor Mark Dayton winning the job 8 years ago without an endorsement, one has to wonder how important it really is.
The conventions seem to matter less and less.
Hamline University professor David Schultz says it's been several elections since the Republican Party's endorsement went on to become governor. For Democrats, it's been nearly 50 years.
One party could do a clean sweep in this election.
Schultz says both parties have a lot riding on this election. Either one could take control of all three branches of government.
It's not only the governor, it is the Attorney General, it is the Secretary of State, it's a state auditor. We've got both U.S. Senate seats up. We've got all of our congressional seats up.
Plus, 4 of the 7 members on the state Supreme Court are also up for election. Minnesota could also have a big impact on what happens in Washington, with Republicans only maintaining a 2-senator lead, and Al Franken's old spot wide open for grabs.
In many ways, the control for the U.S. Senate in part might pass through Minnesota.
Schultz is expecting to see a lot of political ads this election and very aggressive campaigning on both sides, because he says there's so much more to gain or lose this time around than just taking over the governor's seat.
This will probably be one of the most expensive years, if not the most expensive year in Minnesota politics history.
In St. Paul, Gordon Severson, KARE 11 News.
And voters will get a chance to weigh in during the state primary. That's August 14th. Then, of course, again on Election Day, which is November 6th this year.
Let's check in with Laura now. Laura, tomorrow